want to make a video for my friends in Germany, also in America. Ken Jebsen was told me a message that the time is come in Europa that you not can talk about the truth and you not can defend the truth, because then the European Union kill these people in Europa when you fight for the truth or for the good things. And he not like Ken Jebsen, he telling the truth. And this video I want to send to Mel Gibson and Silvester, because you have also 3 doctors, and to every man who have a doctor or a children, that the time is come, what is written in the Bible, when you talk about the truth or want to be good or believe in God or want to be peace, then Europa kill you. And who not believe it, I suffer more than now. After my first book, I wrote the first book 2001. Then the police was follow me, and 2009 they cut all my documents as a diploma teacher because of the books. And after then I have no human rights. So more than 50 years I suffer as a diploma teacher without human rights in Europa, what they call democracy. And I want to talk in not in German language, because then just European people understand me. I try to speak in English language, but my English is not so good. And I wish that somebody who have power to help me, because after 15 years suffering is enough. The German president was say to his own people in München, who want peace and who holding a flag with the bird, this symbol peace bird, this white dove. He say who holding such flag and not want war is the fallen Satan. He say to his own people who not want make war as he, and who fight for peace, is Satan himself. So how can rule such a minister in the government, who telling his own people who not want to kill, who fight for peace, is from Satan, the fallen angel. And this Europa is wronger now as in China. The communist dictator is wronger. And I just remember my first friend, before I meet him. I was study in Hungarian, but the Hungarian government make a lot of talks, and the people are very, very poor there in Hungarian. So I decide as a woman that I must leave the country, my family, because I must leave it, because when I want to make there a family in Hungarian, then my children will suffer. My children will suffer and freeze maybe in winter and hunger, because you can work in Hungarian and you have not enough to eat at winter. So I decide I go to Austria to work. I was 19 years old, because I always want to make a family, a happy life. But in Europa, I cannot make a happy life, because I'm a religious person, and everybody hate me about my books. In that time, 2001, I go to Austria, to Innsbruck, and I work in a big hotel. I clean the rooms, I cook in the restaurant as a restaurant cooker, and the chef was give me a very small prison without heating, without water. It was very small, as in a prison, just 1 meter so and 2 meter long. And I work 12 hours a day, and without free day. And I always pray, and I was asked for paper, because I was told them I want to write a book. and they are Christianity, was a Christianity family. And when I was told them that I'm a Jewish person that who believe in God, they mocked me that I'm an animal. Animals not have human right in Europa because the Jews are animals, and I must sleep on my feet, then I not freeze. They always say I must sleep on my feet. I not need a bed because the Jews are animals. And I was asked them, because this family was a Christianity, I was asked them, Yeshua from Nazareth was a Jew, and the 12 disciple was also a Jew. So Yeshua is for you an animal, and Maria and all the prophets is for you a Jew. This teach the Vatican. I question them. This teach the Vatican that Yeshua was a Jew. The Vatican nothing teach about the religion, because the Vatican himself was killed with Hitler, every Jews in Holocaust. They help Hitler. And they not worship Yeshua from Nazareth and his teaching. They worship their own fantasy religion. They worship themselves on a throne, but this is not God's temple where they sit at the Vatican. So I was judged them in my books that because this family have their own temple and they say they are Christianity, and I'm an animal who believe in God, and when I believe in Moses' law, I'm an animal, I must shut up. I wrote this in my book, and then I become a thrombosis for a lot of working. I go back to Hungary because my legs was very pain. And then with my first friend, Kis István, we translate the book in Hungarian language. And then the police come always after me, because I judge these people in Europa, because this is a mental sick behavior, who telling a religious good woman that she's an animal just because she believes in all the prophets. Not just I not just believe in Yeshua, I believe in all the prophets, from Moses, from Abraham, because every prophet was sent by the same God. It's written by Muhammad also, every prophet is sent by the same God. And then the police was always hit me, and I left the town. I go to university to Szeged, and then the teachers, I think, because I study theology, Bible study, I think that the teachers are religious who teach theology. But this was a real fantasy. And what I wrote about the Bible and Moses' law, they always say to me, the teacher himself say to me that the Jews are animals, I must shut up, and why I judge the Nazi regime, why I wrote always about Moses' law, and why I judge the Vatican and the Nazis, because they worship the Nazis, and I cannot teach when I believe in God. And I was questioning the teachers, but I study theology, Bible study, why is forbidden in Europa to believe in God and the law? No answer comes, just murdering letters, shut up Jew, stinky Jew. And then every man, because when I was young, I was a pretty woman, was very pretty, they just want to rape me or kill me. This was my life. When I was meet a man, I was telling that I look for a religious friendship because I believe in God. They try to kill me. They not can accept a woman who believe in God. And when I not allow it, that they touch me, they want to rape me, and I not allow it. And then the government, I get out my books. I wrote many books about God, and then they phoned at me from Budapest government. When I not deleted these books from internet, they make my life shit. And I become a letter what was very painful for me. I become a letter from Budapest government. When I allowed that the government raped me, I become back my papers, my documents, because the police cut all my documents, personal card, everything. They cut everything. and I become a Budapest letter. Here are many acts, more than 10,000 papers. They send me a letter. When I believe in God, they kill me. I have one chance to live in Europa when I allow that the government from Budapest rape me. I suffer, I not allow that they rape me because I'm not mental sick, and I suffer with my neighborhood 7 years without food, without bread, and I send 10,000 helping letters everywhere. No Jewish temple help, no Christianity temple help. There are just murders around me, and this is not power, this is not a man behavior. Not can help a woman who suffer for God and who not can give back the human right and the papers just because I not allow the government that they rape me, because I want such a life as God commanded, with love, with marriage, a normal life, and not with raping. And that because I not allow it, then they poison at me, they send me helicopters with poison every day, poison at me, just because I'm a normal woman and not want that the government rape me. And after 7 years, no help comes, police hit me, police want to kill me. I emigrated to Stuttgart. I was in every court in Europa, in Strasbourg, in Den Haag, in Ghent. Every court I asked for help. No help comes, Mel Gibson. No help comes. Always just shut up. The police here in Stuttgart also hit me. They hit a religious victim as a woman. I must shut up. I must just suffer on this Katzetmatratz. They say to me, Stinky, you not have human right who believe in God. And every man and Kurt watched my suffering now more than 50 years. And God was asked you, Mel Gibson, to make a film about my suffering. For the money I want to buy God's temple, because I wrote also about God's temple, the third temple. And when God asked men to help, why they not can help with their money? This is not powerful. When men just send money bitches, and when men just make with their money shit things, they not can say that they are from God. God asked every man on earth to help me, but no help comes in 50 years. Now I'm in Germany 7 years and no help, no human right. I have no money. My mother sent me a little bit money to eat, and everybody watch this suffering. I have many diploma. I learned all my life in 3 languages. Silvester where be a feeling when you send your doctors in the university, and when your doctor believe in God and write books about God, and then every man try to kill your children and try to rape your children, and no help comes. What will you do with such persons? I cannot love these people around me who destroy my life, who destroy my health, I have many plans, and they destroy everything and just make me shit, try to rape me when I not allow it, try to kill me. This is all. Not telling me one good word, even when I wrote many agro-economy plans for the poor people. When I can rule, Mel Gibson, because I study also politology, when I can rule, everybody become in Europa 3,000 euro a month and not 300 euro. Now people become 300 euro in Europa. This is not enough to live. And I make agro plans, economy plans. I wrote books, and then the government demands from me that the poor people are just poor worker, they not can live good, they must die, and they deleted all my economy plans and books. And this is a shame. This is a shame that then I not found in Europa one good man, one good court lawyer who helped me as a victim, or one government who listen my economy plans to make a better world. Because a lot of people suffer everywhere in Balkan, not just in Ukraine, everywhere they suffer. Why they not can listen to economy plan and telling lies who not want to make war is a fallen angel. This tell the minister from Germany, their own nation. I think they not read the Bible, they read maybe a Bohomet book, but not the descriptions from God. And I ask everyone who can help me, maybe pay a lawyer because I have no money, no lawyer help, or make a movie about what's happened and help me to build God's temple also in Jerusalem because it's God's wish. When you read the scripture, Mel Gibson, after I wrote many books from Lebanon, from Gaza, Damascus, and Golan Heights, where they make wars, because all these wars are written in the Old Testament. It's written, all the wars. Syria, Damascus, and the Golan Heights must be happen, the wars on the end time. But when they finished the wars, they must build the third temple, and before they build the third temple, is written, they must look for all the guns in Canaan and must burn the guns in fire 7 years to clean the land, because God not want to return to see guns in Canaan. Is written, and I wrote about these books that everything are fulfilled because every prophet wrote about this, and God want to return. And then the government phoned me. When God returned, they kill God himself because they are pedophile and satanistic evil people, and they not want that God return, and they rule everybody against me. I have this talking on dictaphone. The government say on telephone, they not allow it that I work as a teacher, they not allow it that I preach as a Jew, they not allow it that I love a man because they killed a man. They say Miri Joseph on telephone, and they not allowed me a family or a children, just suffering because I not allowed that they rape me. I, the last stinky Jew. How can tell a man, a religious good woman, such evil things? What kind of mother they have and father to teach such things? They are mental sick, and for God's throne, for God's court, they will fall on the end time. And I cannot talk with you because the telephone just make a video about a half hour, and when I talk too much, they deleted on YouTube. They deleted more than 100 video about political video. I see also the World Trade Center before it was happened because God showed me. I see the vaccine plans from Bill Gates 2010. I make many videos about the vaccine plans, but they deleted. I see every man at night and they deeds, and they not can accept the prophet and just hit me. When they hit me, make me shit, they hit their own father. When they think that God is blind and God not see their deeds, they have fantasies. And God wish that who think is a man, that every man help me by this to not suffer for my life anymore, because it's enough. And I want to make a family and come back my human right as a teacher to can earn money, because I have no money, I suffer. And when nobody help, no man can say that they are from God. Then every man have a mother who hate religious people, and this mother called the Bible Jezebel. Thank you.